Happy Sunday, friends. Today, guys, we're going to go ahead and budget out our funds for the second half of July. But before we do, I thought we'd go ahead and look at the first half first. So we had an expected income of $3,329. We actually brought in a total of $3,461. Part of that came from side hustling, Etsy Pay, and then we had a little refund where we paid over for one of those cards that we paid off. You'll notice right off that I marked off a bill I wasn't thinking, and so I still budgeted for one of those cards. And so then we ended up with that money, and I ended up just adding it to savings. Okay, so our bills we expected to come to $1,994. They actually came to $1,921.95. So being under is always good. Okay, so then that left us with $1,539.59 for variable spending and savings. Now, for the most part, we did pretty good on all of these categories, but groceries again. So guys, we've really been talking about that, and so we're really going to be thinking about changing that grocery budget until we get it to where it's working for us. So miscellaneous, we spent 11. Household, we spent 22 of our 50. We spent all of our splurge, and we're going to be doing something different with splurge. You're not going to see splurge in the budget for a little while, because we're going to be using that money to start building up our variable spending binder again, so that it has a little bit of buffer for these categories. Our dog, we spent 66. All of the fun was spent. It went to the kids, which will be the same for the second half of the month. 74 went to self-care, and we only used 88 of our 150 on gas. So we ended up with, oh, and how could I skip groceries? And then groceries, however, so while we came in under these other categories, groceries always make up for it. And so we ended up with $541 for groceries, which made us $141 over. Now, part of that, we had to give the kids extra spending money when they left for camp for the ride there and the ride back for their food. So then we ended up with some extra there. All right, so I like, this could have been lower, but we had to take care of that because they have to eat. So coming down to the bottom, so that totaled $872, which was just a little bit over what we had planned for our envelopes to be. So really it wasn't that bad. And then that left $667.59 for savings. So we did, let's see, 50 went to subscriptions, 10 to tags and taxes. We added another 100 to graduation, and another 100 to back to school. And guys, we'll probably add 100 one more time, which will put us at around 800 to spend for back to school, which is fantastic. So we will start using those funds here, because oh my gosh, let's see, my report back date for work is August the 5th. So school is right around the corner. So this came to $260, which left $407.59. We didn't make an extra debt payment because we had already made our big payment. Let's see, minis. So we had budgeted for $220 to go to savings, but we actually ended up being able to put $407 into savings. So minis got 50, and we finished up, we finished up our June savings challenges and started our Christmas in July. For Christmas, we were able to add 80, and you only saw me do 50 in the video. The other 30 that we added to this is actually going to be in the next Merry Monday. And so here, let me explain this a little bit better. So we budgeted for $220. We ended up with $142 more that we could stuff. And so I added that to some of these areas that we're focused on, because after revisiting our budget, we're still focusing on debt. We're focusing on vacation because we want to take a little trip here in the fall. And we're focusing on, let's see, debt, vacation, and Christmas, of course. And so we'll add in the Christmas. All right. And so that's where that money went. Let's see. And then the other holidays, because I am saving for those too. So if you're watching my shorts, you'll see me saving for Halloween and Thanksgiving and New Year in my shorts. All right, let's see. So 80 went to Christmas, 52 to the other holidays for this fall. Debt received 80 this month. Our buffer we didn't worry about because we applied more to debt. Let's see, our 52 week, which we pull out of our variable spending. So we gave up $8 out of our variable envelopes to that challenge. Vacation got 130. Let's see, investing got 7. And so that brought it to a total of 407, which left at 59 cents. And notice I put 0 out there, and I just transfer those last 3 digits, whatever is left over, right to our savings. So I'll just leave that there. All right, friends, so that sums up the first half of the month. So I think we did pretty good. We definitely put a lot more in savings than planned, and more in savings is always good. So let's go ahead then and work on the second half of the month. All right, so I'm just going to put check 2 up there. Okay, so our expected income for the second half is $18.18. And guys, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have another change in budget. So we had a lot of change in our school this year. So positions have changed. We lost some admin, and so anytime, like, just different changes. So I'm not sure what my extra duties will be this year. So this may go down if I don't end up with another supplemental duty this year. All right, now, so let's get to it. So I always have dues, which I have to do those for work. And those come to $34. All right, this personal loan in, I call it loan 3. This is the one that we're going to be focused on because we really want to get rid of this monstrous payment of $587. So this is where we're going to be putting any extra debt payments to see if we can make a big dent in this loan. Loan 4, I think we still don't have anything due. Let's see. Sling also comes out for 53. Let's see. Apple, we budget 7. And that covers our extra storage so I can make these videos. And let's see what else. And then our Apple insurance. Let's see, our water bill comes out the second half. And it'll probably be higher when the kids come home, washing all their camp stuff. And just, yes, so we end up with a lot more laundry from those things during the summer. And then our phones, so T-Mobile, 203. Guys, we're gonna have, we have a lot of expense changes coming up. We have what will be not 1 but 2 drivers to add to our insurance, so I'm scared to see what that's gonna be. Our youngest will be 16 at the end of the year and ready to start working on his driving, so I'm like, oh my god. Let's see. All right, so, and of course, I don't have my calculator. I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I put my 18, 18, and then we have 34, 587, so 944, which leaves 874 for envelopes and savings. All right, so let's get over to this other half. Okay, so then we have gas, which, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know gas is cashless, and we planned for 150, and we stick with that because of our out-of-town doctor's appointments, which we should have one this half of the month, so we'll need that money. All right, food. Guys, if you have some money saving tips, and we coupon and everything, you just drop those down in the comments. So food, we're budgeting $400. Let's see, self-care, we shouldn't need much. And part of that too, like during the school year, my youngest, because he's in ROTC, like he needs a lot more haircuts, so we budget a lot more for self-care during the school year because they have their uniform inspection and all that good stuff every single Thursday. So, all right, but during the summer, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, fun gets 50, and again, you won't see me stuff the 50 because that's going straight to the kids. Let's see, the dog is good on food for the rest of the month. Household, we're gonna budget for 50. And really, I need to go in there and look because I think we need to restock on a few things. And then miscellaneous is gonna get 15. And so my goal with our envelopes, guys, is just going to be to come under. Because if I can come under, that's even more I can add to savings, which is what we need. Because it's going to be an expensive last half of the year. So, all right, so that comes to $715. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 15. All right, and I didn't transfer my number, which was 874, which is going to leave $159. Let's see, we don't have any sinking funds that were, well, you know what? I'll take that back. Let's see. We can put our variable envelopes. I'm just going to call them all one thing. And we'll put it over here. And we'll budget for 20. So, which is going to leave 139. And let's see. We're not adding anything else to debt this time around. So here's our 139. And let's see. We need to stuff our minis for Christmas. So we're going to add 50 there. Let's see. Christmas is also going to get 50. Let's see. Other holidays, and I'm focusing on just the fall ones right now, and New Year is gonna get 30. Let's see, and then we have a few dollars left, and I've been throwing that to coffee the second half and investing the first half, so because we like our coffee. So that adds up to 139. which is going to bring us to 0, which means we've accounted for all of our funds. So friends, I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then we can stuff my wallet. All right, friends, so we've got our envelopes and our money, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick count. There's a few envelopes in there that I meant to take out, friends, but we're going to work with it. We have $436 that we're stuffing today. Gas is cashless, so starting with food, you're only seeing $321 being added there because we already had to go get some groceries. 50s being added to self-care. Remember, fun won't be stuffed, and the dog is good. Household is also getting 50. And our last 15, friends, is going to miscellaneous. All right, friends, so we have stuffed our envelopes. I can add those to my wallet. And friends, I'll see you next time. Let's see, what is it this week? Are we on Merry Monday again? I can't remember. It's either going to be Merry Monday or Mini Wednesday. One of the two, but I'll see you next time, friends.